Science just redeemed the appendix, and it's smarter than we thought for generations. The appendix was the butt of medical jokes. Doctors labeled it vestigial, a leftover from evolution with no real purpose. Textbooks described it as a useless organ, a biological relic that occasionally caused trouble when inflamed but otherwise contributed nothing to human survival. Yet science has a way of rewriting its own stories, and the appendix has staged a remarkable comeback. Far from being junk, it is now recognized as a hidden vault for gut health, a small, silent, essential protector that may be one of the body's most underrated allies. From useless to essential, the appendix is a narrow, tube-like pouch attached to the large intestine. For decades, its presence puzzled scientists. Why would evolution keep an organ that seemed to do nothing? The prevailing theory was that it was a remnant from our plant-eating ancestors, who may have used it to digest cellulose. As human diets changed, the appendix supposedly lost its function. But modern research has revealed a different story. Far from being obsolete, the appendix plays a critical role in maintaining the delicate ecosystem of bacteria in our gut. It acts as a reservoir, a safe pocket where beneficial microbes can hide during times of crisis. The biological backup drive. Imagine your gut as a bustling city of microbes. These bacteria help digest food, regulate the immune system, and protect against harmful invaders. But when disaster strikes, a severe infection, food poisoning, or intense diarrhea, that microbial city can be wiped out. This is where the appendix steps in. Protected from the chaos of the main intestinal tract, the appendix quietly stores colonies of good bacteria. Once the infection passes, it re-releases these microbes back into the gut, helping to repopulate the system and restore balance. In essence, the appendix functions like a biological backup drive, small, silent, but essential when the main system crashes. A guardian of immunity. The appendix's role goes beyond storing microbes. It is also rich in lymphoid tissue, which supports the immune system. This tissue helps the body recognize pathogens and mount defenses against them by serving as both a microbial vault and an immune hub. The appendix contributes to resilience in ways scientists are only beginning to appreciate. Studies have shown that people without an appendix may be more vulnerable to certain infections or slower to recover from gut disturbances. While removal of the appendix is often necessary in cases of appendicitis, its absence can leave the body without its microbial safety net. Rethinking vestigial organs. The redemption of the appendix is part of a broader shift in how science views so-called vestigial organs, structures once dismissed as evolutionary leftovers. Like the tonsils or the tailbone are being re-examined for hidden functions, the appendix reminds us that biology is rarely wasteful. Even the smallest organs may serve roles that are subtle but vital. This shift also highlights the importance of humility in science. What we dismiss today as useless may tomorrow be revealed as essential. The appendix teaches us that knowledge evolves, and certainty must always leave room for discovery. The cultural symbolism beyond its biological role. The appendix carries symbolic weight. It represents the underestimated, the overlooked, the small things that quietly matter. For years, it was ignored, even ridiculed. Now it stands as proof that sometimes the smallest things do the biggest jobs. In this sense, the appendix is more than an organ. It is a metaphor for resilience and hidden strength. Just as it protects the gut in silence, so too do many aspects of life operate unseen, only revealing their importance when crisis strikes. Implications for medicine. Recognizing the appendix's role has practical implications. It may influence how doctors approach gut health, infections, and immune disorders. Understanding its microbial reservoir could lead to new treatments that harness or mimic its function. In an age where probiotics and microbiome research are booming, the appendix may become a key player in therapies designed to restore balance after illness. It also reframes the conversation around appendectomy. While removal is life-saving in cases of appendicitis, doctors now acknowledge that the appendix is not expendable. Its absence may carry long-term consequences for gut health, making prevention and careful management even more important.